Welcome back everybody, Mark here, and today I'm going to continue talking about currencies, but I also want to talk about upgrading gear, refinement points, a lot of things that help make your character stronger. So in the first video, I talked about campaigns, I talked about adventures, some of the currency, and I want to talk about more. So here I'm in Protector's Encav, and basically I'm going up to turn in a weekly quest that I have. So if you're in the East Courtyard on the Hall of Justice, you'll see this lady here named Sabella Artis. And here I'll show you on the map. So it's up here, number 37, where my cursor is. She has all the weekly stuff, and so I'm going to talk to her.
What can I do for you, adventurer?
And you can see I've completed Shadow Mantle Adventures, and I have a bunch of other ones going on. But if you do these weeklies, you'll get 5 of these hero medallions for each one of these. You'll get Thayan scrolls, ciphers, you'll get extra stuff as well. But these hero medallions are probably the most important.
Is there anything else?
And the reason for that is if we go and we look at the store, you can see we can buy Glyph of Potency, Legendary Enchanting Stones, Epic Enchanting Stones, and even Companion Upgrade Tokens. So I have 80 of these, so I could buy any assortment of this. So the Glyph of Potency and the Legendary Enchanting Stone and the Epic Enchanting Stones allow us to upgrade our equipment. Also, the Companion Upgrade Tokens allow us to upgrade our Companion. So where do we see all of that? So let's go ahead and close this out. Once again, thanks for watching. If you like, hit the subscribe button and everything. The biggest thing here is like I said before in the first video, I'm doing these for hopefully new players. Maybe they have questions, maybe things aren't clear in some of the other videos that I've seen out there. So I'm just putting my own spin on it. You like it? You like it? Thank you. I appreciate it. So as we look at our character, you can see, you can right click and you can mark these as protected, you can unequip, you can manage reinforcements, which I'll talk about shortly, but it's the enhancements that you can really upgrade. And you upgrade these with refinement points and those enhancement stones. So if you look here, I have 2.2 million refinement points. Now how do you get refinement points? You can get refinement points from gear. You can get them by opening up these bags and getting gems. So this one's worth 50, so if I hit OK here, oh yeah, I have a gem bag. Sorry, let me hop down to my gem bag here. So you can see, you can go through and convert to refinement points. I right click, convert refinement points. If you're on an Xbox, it's probably a different button, but it's the same thing. Like, so I have 99 black pearls. You get tons of these, and these are worth 9,900 refinement points. So I'll convert. And now I just gained 10,450 because I got a bonus from something. But as you can see, I've got a bunch more refinement points. So that's how you get the refinement points. The Glyph of Potency and the enhancements, you get those from doing your daily invoke. And your daily invoke allows you to get these celestial coins. Now if you do all 6 invokes, you can get 2 a day. Or you can get 1 a day, depending on what your time is, because you need 11. If you get 11, you can get this box, and this box, when you open it, you're able to get enchanting stones, rare enchanting stones, epic enchanting stones, preservation wards, a gem, you know, peridot. But the big thing is you can get one of those coalescent motes out of this, and that's basically allows you to upgrade. Your percentage to upgrade goes up. So let's look at that so you can see how all this ties together. So I'm going to close here and I'm going to open my character sheet and I'm going to right click and I'm going to refine this gem right here. So if I hit refine, now you can see Glyph of, here's my refinement points, here's my Glyph of Potency. It's going to cost me 2 gold, and I'll talk about how to make money in probably my next video. I'll talk about the workshop and all of that stuff. I might do it in this video too, we'll see. But also here's where the motes go. So you can either use the enhanced mote, which that's going to give me a 10% chance. Now I have 30% chance of updating this, or I could use a primitive motes, which only gave me 21% chance. And so you can see, depending on what type of mote you have, it's going to enhance your ability to be able to upgrade this item. Some of these take more glyph of potency than I have, but also what you can do is you can use preservation wards if you have any. That way the item isn't destroyed in the upgrade process. So I could take this. I'm gonna, let's just say we'll do one, and I'm gonna, hold on, let me clear that out. I don't want to use that one, but let's, here we go. We can take this. I'm gonna use the preservation ward, take it down to 1. Gonna hit OK. So I've got 20% chance of this will upgrade. So I'll hit OK. You can try once and try till success. I only do try once because it'll keep going until you succeed. And survey says, hey, look at that. It upgraded successfully and used my glyph of potency. That's pretty awesome for this video. So now my gear score will probably go up a little bit. And you can see the next level to refine this. You need 2 glyph of potencies, and there's only a 5% chance, so you're going to want to probably start using some of these items to get a better chance. Now you can find these on the auction house as well. But now you can see I get a 2% action point gained with this. And you can see I can either pop this bonus out, go through refine. You know, there's so many little things you can do here. So it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and look at, we already looked at boons, we looked at powers. Let's look at companions as well, because we can upgrade companions. We're talking about those companion points, right? So when we look at our companions, you can see we have the same thing. We can refine their tokens, all of their equipment. We can upgrade them. You can see I'm at mythic level with this companion. It's my healer. You can manage all your companions. So if you hit here, I have all these different companions that I've upgraded. You can sit here, right click, and upgrade the companion. Let's see, let's try to upgrade one of these. I don't know if I have enough tokens. Well, let's look. What do I want to upgrade? Where's, I guess that is the Warboar. Let's try to upgrade him. Upgrade. See, I don't have enough. I have 112 out of 125. Now I could spend some astral diamonds, which will cost me 1,000,000 or 125 companion tokens, because he's going up to mythic quality. So I'm not going to spend the astral diamonds to do that right now. But some of your, if you have a companion you like that's kind of like a green and you want to make them a little stronger, you could go ahead and upgrade, and it might cost you less. Like this one's only 30,000 or 4 upgrade tokens to kind of upgrade this Kenku archer. So, you know, I have 112. It's only going to cost me 4. I could go ahead and do it, but I'm going to save those. But you can see the ability he gives as well. More power, critical severity, combined rating. So it's going to give you, you know, all of these bonuses. So it's pretty cool. So, and you can also see stats and powers, player powers. So as you go through, you see what it gives the player, what his powers are, or the companion's powers are as you go through. I'm going to close this. So right now, this is the companion I'm using. You can change out their abilities if you want. As you go down through, you can see all these different abilities. So like you can choose these. I haven't been in here in a while. I need to take a read at this, to be quite honest. But you can go through, as long as you know the abilities, you can change them out quite a bit. So you can do different defense things and kind of stack your companion the way you like them, and which will help you. So, but yeah, I haven't spent a lot of time in there lately. I've got a lot of new things lately, so I need to spend some time and see what's going on. Make them stronger. So that's how you do your companions. Your mounts, on the other hand, we can upgrade them as well. So here, this is Tensor's floating disc, which is once again one of my favorite mounts. But as you can see, you just click on the appearance, and this is where you can go through and say, okay, here's my grid view. What do I want to do? You can preview all of your pets and stuff. Now I'm going to cancel, and I'm going to go to my stable, and in your stable is where you can give them a collar. If you have collars, which I have collars, You can refine the collars. Once again, they're going to take different materials. So insignia powder. This is another currency you need to upgrade your mounts. So this is when you want to save up these shards of empowerment. You want to save those. And you can see the glyph of potency. It's quite a bit here to upgrade these collars. So you want to collect all of these meds. Now, how do I get insignia powder? You get them through a lot of the adventures and the campaigns once again, but also you can get them by refining these stones. So like this regal insignia, I can, or convert, excuse me, not refine, I can convert, and I'll just convert one of these to insignia powder. So if I do 1, it's worth 10. Yay! 10 insignia powder. So you collect all of these different insignias, you can refine them, get the powder over time, and basically have enough insignia powder to upgrade your mount. So you can also right click on your mount and upgrade them if you have enough tokens. Now I only have 70, so I can't upgrade Neverwinter's hand, which is a pretty cool mount. You can see Tensor's floating disc is already mythic level. I have the wings at legendary level. If I were to upgrade my owl, he's still going to take 150, so I'm saving those tokens to be able to level him up. And then you can see you have the insignias that you're saving, so you kind of want to like save some of these. You can buy these from places, different vendors, but you can use these insignias to make your mount a lot stronger as well. Once again, it gives you more powers when you're in combat. Like button number 6 will change, and now you have the ability of your mount that's currently equipped, and you can blow things up, do more damage, knock things down, all of the good stuff. So good things come to refining and making your mount stronger, choosing the right mount. So once again, here you refine insignia powder, different colors, all the good stuff. So that's how all the other currencies work. Now, like I said, you need gold for things, so let's take a ride. We're gonna go down to the workshop, and I want to point out how to make gold, and a nice way to make gold, easy way to make gold. You can do it as soon as you unlock the workshop. You're making gold. And then as you upgrade the workshop more and more, you'll save things and do different things. But let me show you what I do. So you can make basically leather. Me in here. You can make, what are they, headpieces? Let's see what they are. They are leather visors. So if you make leather visors, they sell for 34 silver. So if I hover over, 34 silver, 18 copper. And the big nice thing about the leather visors is you can buy the leather from the vendor right outside the door here, which I'll point him out here in a second. But so you basically, you buy the leather, make the leather visors, and think about it this way: for every 10 leather visors, you're making 3.4 gold. So 3 gold, 40 silver. Which is pretty good, pretty return rate. You see I have 181 gold. Well, if you use all 400 of your workshop morale to make leather visors, you make 80 of them. So then once again, take 80 and times that, you're making almost 30 gold. Pretty close, on the upper end of 20 some odd. Like 27 gold, somewhere around there. Which is really good for your workshop morale. And I'm going to show you where to get the leather. So the vendor is right over here, right through the courtyard. So he's right here. Material supplier. You can buy everything you need right from him. He'll hook you up. He's got the leather. It's right down here, right there. Leather at 55 copper a piece. You know, once you make a couple of visors, all of a sudden you have more gold, and you get up there, you buy a whole stack of 999 leather, and it's going to supply you for a while. Also, the seal trader, I pointed out the seals in the previous video. To show you again, here are the seals. You have the seal of the adventure, seal of the north, dragon, spider god. If you have those seals, you can go ahead and buy gear. Now remember, a lot of times the seals have a cap. So you can only have 1,500 seals of the Spider God and a weekly cap of 500. And then there's a cap on the dragon of 1,500, and then other currencies have different caps. Just pay attention to that as you're tooling around. So you can see the different things you can buy with the seals. So going back to the workshop, let's talk about the benefits of the workshop. Now, I'm not going to go through everything in the workshop. The system, the game kind of walks you through that, how you hire people at the desk and how you collect raw materials if you need them, or you can buy materials, how you pick up things from your chest here, collect all. You can see I'm getting silk and thread and a bunch of other things. But the big thing you get from the workshop is the ability at higher levels to craft the greater awareness, greater combat, greater stamina, critical strike, deflection, all of these different enchantments. These go into your character's gear. So if we go back to gear and we look at my head slot, you can see I have a reinforcement in here. That's what they're called. I was trying to think of the name for a second. Drawing a blank. Thinking too fast. But the reinforcements are what you want to be able to create. So you can see this one, the greater, gives me 400 critical strike. The major one gives me 800. So if we look at that here, let's see, major, where are you? Major critical severity, major critical avoidance, but you can see like these ones are 800 critical avoidance. So once you get up to that level, I must have to unlock the other one still. Oh, no, here we go, there it is. Major critical strike 800. And so the leatherworking ones, these will go into your neck, your waist, your ring slot, where the deflection and critical strike, these will go into your armor pieces. So your head, your feet, your arm slots, your actual armor itself. So that is what you get at the higher levels. So that's why you want to open up the workshop. You get all of these different reinforcements that you can add to your armor. Once again, that makes you stronger, makes your gear score go up, and now you're doing more damage, taking less damage, taking more healing, all the good stuff that comes along with that. The thing to keep in mind with your reinforcements, they do cost astral diamonds. Once again, the main currency of the game is astral diamonds. So that's where the cost is going to come from. So that currency, you always want to have plenty of astral diamonds on hand. And those are the reinforcements. So just kind of looking at everything, that's the workshop. That's the rest of the currency, the reinforcements, kind of the overview. Get used to it, get comfortable with it, and you'll understand where those currencies are. There's so many tooltips in the game. They really do help you out. So as you go through and you start looking for things, just hover over it. It'll tell you what it is. And, you know, just keep plenty of astral diamonds, plenty of refinement points, the celestial coins and all these other seals, and you'll be able to gear yourself up really nicely over time. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Once again, if you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.